What if the solution wasn't just in the food that we give, but in the way that we grow it, in the soil beneath our feet, in the people who protect it, in the choices we make before the meal ever hits the plate? On land stewarded without chemicals since the 1960s, a new generation of farmers is digging deep, where regenerative farming practices guide every seed planted and every choice made.
I'm Christine. I'm one of 3 women that co-own and operate Wild Trillium Farm. We share land with the Goggers at Natural Farm Stand in Richmond, Illinois, and this is our 5th season.
Every week, Wild Trillium Farm packs up the best of what the season has to offer. Through their CSA, they share fresh, local foods straight from the fields to the community.
In general, the front end of the week is when we do a lot of our harvest for our CSA, which is community-supported agriculture. So we deliver a subscription of what the season is offering every week to our customers. We're really excited about offering a CSA because it gives folks the opportunity to learn what's in season instead of just walking into the grocery store with a recipe list.
This farm grows nourishment from the body and balm for the soul.
The way that we farm, I think, is really important because it allows people to be more flexible and adaptable, and at the end point, ideally, is resilient. There's so many ways that we can engage with food that I think we've pulled ourselves away from. So I think medicine in that sense is like a self-care approach.
Wild Trillium is rooted in regenerative farming on land that's never known chemicals, only care.
Well, for us, chemicals should not be part of our food system. They don't need to exist. I think the land tells you when something's out of balance.
On this land, soil isn't an afterthought. It's the foundation. For over 25 years, Farmer Gary has nurtured every inch without a single drop of synthetic chemical.
Well, my grandfather bought the place in 1923. This farm has never had herbicide, pesticide, or fertilizer used on it. Very quite fertile. Grandpa was basically organic biodynamic. You can improve soil. Soil's amazingly resilient if you've got time. And I've been building it up for 25 years now, and I've raised the soil organic matter used to be around 2.25% to 2.5%, and the whole farm now is at least 4.5% up to 7% organic matter. And when you get above 4%, that's a magic number, because then there's enough organic matter in the soil. As long as the weather's a little bit warm, you have enough nitrogen. So you don't have to worry about nitrogen anymore. And because I use the compost, it's full of potassium, and we get the horse manure, so that's where you get your phosphates.
If we want a future that nourishes us, we have to start by healing the soil beneath our feet.
A lot of organic farmers say that they grow healthy soil instead of healthy food, and I think that would probably be the pin that's most important. The ecosystem evens itself out, starting from the soil up. And I think people forget that that is possible.
In a changing climate, water is sacred. Christine and her team rely on soil itself to retain life.
The more organic matter and other land management practices that you can introduce to your soils and fields helps water retention. And this is one of the reasons why organic farming is really important, because it doesn't only protect the soil and the crops that grow above, but it also protects what happens underneath the soil and what happens beyond it, within our water systems and groundwater and everything like that. So at this farm, we don't do any irrigation. We instead focus our efforts on soil management.
For Mitch, farming isn't just about taste. It's about being part of something real.
Most of the time, this is it's labor, but it's also therapeutic, and you feel a little more connected to the natural side of things. I care a lot about the environment too, and you start to find out that all of that is just one big circle. Better practice for the land is better tasting food.
And now, thanks to a 100-year conservation easement, this soil is promised a future, never to be buried beneath concrete, but forever rooted in growth, memory, and real food for generations to come.
We're not doing this just for this one moment. We're preserving this land for memories and futures we'll never know. And so I think that's really important, is that food production and caring for land is one of those like pretty classic opportunities to just like leave it better than you found it.
On this land, we see the future blooming, not in numbers, but in nourishment, in choice, in community. Because food insecurity is not just about what's missing from the plate. It's about what's missing from the system. And what Wild Trillium shows us is how to start planting something better. Wild Trillium is more than a farm. It's a legacy in the making, a quiet revolution rooted in care.